welcome to Meg's Coloring Corner. If you're new here, my name is Megan and I'm so excited to be here with you today. So today is going to be our romantic country color along. And before we get started, I want to show you my new nails. Are they not so cute? Again, I showed them a Pinterest picture that I found. And then he even went further. So my middle finger, and I don't want to flip you guys off, excuse me. I don't know if you can see it, but it's got like, it's a actual glitter powder he put on it. And it's rough, like, so it's like sugar on the candy corns. And I think it's so much fun. So yes, and I don't know why, but I love black fingernails. It is one of my favorites. So yes. So yeah, I should show you the ones I have picked. Let me get it. Let me get my, and you guys can tell me which ones I should do next. Let me turn this light off so we don't have too much of a glare. All right, we want Pinterest. And we want me and fun nails. Okay. All right, so these are the ones I'm thinking for November. I really like this one that has this, I don't know if you can see it. There's like a plaid. Some of them, if you touch it, it takes you to Amazon because they're like press-on nails. But look at that. Like, I love that. And the pumpkin and the flowers. So there's that one. Or, I like this one. That one's fun. So there's one, there's two. Oh, I like this one. I like this one a lot. Can we not get bigger? Why won't it get bigger? Oh, it won't get bigger. But that one. I think I like this one. So that's number 3. And let me see. Oh, or this one. Number 4. Let me know. Let's vote. 1, 2, 3, or 4. So let's go again so you guys can see. 1. That one was that one, yes. 2. Oh, where'd it go? Where'd it go? 3. Or 4. Let me know. Let me know in the comments below. Which one do you think I should get next? He does a great job. Great job. So, yes. Yes, he does. All right. Here we go. I'm a little bit nervous. I haven't colored like this in over a year, so yeah. And I know we're doing a simple page, but still, I'm nervous. We're gonna do this page right here. So I haven't picked anything out yet, you guys. So we're doing this all together. So I'm gonna put my page, my backer page there. So we are going to use our Pablos because they're new. And I haven't used them yet. And I want to use them. So let's start with our we can start with our pumpkins. What do you guys think? Oh no, let's start with the basket. Let's do the browns. Okay, let's do the browns. I want like, they never have the browns that I want, like, I don't know how it's cool browns. They always have the red orangey browns in all the sets. And I don't like that. I don't like that. So, I don't know. What if we did it like more of a gray? Like we used these colors. Like start with the light beige. Let's see if we can find it. Light beige is right here. You know, I'm naughty and I swatched these, but I did not sharpen them. You should always sharpen them before you color with them because there's like a coating over it. So I'm going to turn it just because it helps me out. And I'm just going to do a light layer over all of it. I don't know, you guys. I don't know if I like this on this paper. I might have to switch. I'm thinking I might have to switch. It feels almost like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It feels really weird coloring. I have not colored in forever. So how is everybody? What I'll probably do right here is put on some beautiful music and speed it up and come back when I'm done coloring this, and we'll go on to the next color. So this one, just in case I forget, again, it's light beige in the Pablos. And I think after we do this, we're gonna switch to the Prismas. Because, yeah, I'm not liking this. Anyway, I said I was gonna speed up, but I'm not gonna need to because I'm about done. Go down here. See, the line's not finished drawn down here. So we're gonna finish the line. These will be really shadowed. But yeah. So I don't know, you can hardly even see that. All right. So the next color, we're gonna start with our darkest color, and I think the darkest color I'm gonna do is Sepia, which is this one. I'm using my doll for right now. Usually I use my doll 133, but we're gonna use this for now. So we're gonna shadow this out here under the tire. More under this tire. This is our darkest color. And here. And here. I do not. Yeah. So, I mean, no matter what, the tire's gonna shadow onto this. So, yeah. But I think, I don't know. Like this to me, right here, the wood, like the crack is, like that shadow would go up, and then this one, the shadow would go further down. I don't know, you guys let me know. And then I'll have the shadow underneath the piece, like this. See, this one to me looks like it should go underneath. And I'm gonna do them all differently. I'm not doing them all the same. But so we're starting with our darker color. So wherever you want your shadows to be, start with your darker color. You don't have to, but I'm going to. This one I'm gonna do underneath. Oh, I don't think this was a very smart idea to my first page back with you guys to do brand new pencils. So I'm not used to these pencils. This one I went above, so I felt like it looks like. And I went, let's go above with this one. Oh. We're gonna come out here a little bit with the shadowing. But yeah. So yeah, we'll give this a little bit of underneath of it here. But yeah. All right, I'm gonna finish this color and then we'll go to the next color when I'm done. I'll be back. All right, so the next color we're gonna do, I think we're gonna do this this brownish beige here, and it looks kind of funny, doesn't it? So I'm gonna go where I went on with the dark, and I'm gonna go from the dark, and I'm gonna go up. So we're making the dark kind of blending it up into the, like that. And this one I went down, so I'm going to go down with it. And same with this one. And then this one's underneath. So we're gonna make this, we're just gonna do this little section right here together, and then I'm going to do the rest off camera, and then we'll come back and do something different. I decided, because yeah. So I kind of want a little bit here. All right. So we're gonna go, I'm only gonna do try to do only the 3 colors. This is the light beige. So that we're gonna do this next, the light beige. So we're going from, oh wait, we did brownish beige. We should probably do this one, beige. Because that's gonna be too light. All right, we're gonna take the brownish beige. And again, we're gonna start from the bottom and go up. And I'm gonna come out a little bit, so it's not so uniformish. And then down here, I think I'm gonna come out here a little bit. And then down here. right here. Now it's getting easier. They're not as bad as I'm layering as they were before. I want this to shadow it just a hair. Just a hair. So we'll go. So I'm gonna finish this section right here that I went over it with a little bit. So that I can finish this. I didn't go over this today. Then I'm going to take my lightest color, which was that light beige, and we're just going to blend it all out. Color it, like blend it out. What do you guys think? Yeah? Yeah or nay? So, yeah. So I'm going to do just what I did with all the rest of this, and I'll either speed through it or I will move on to the next thing. So, yeah. So, yeah. All right, I'm not 100% happy with it, but it's gonna have to work. Yes, it's gonna have to work. So now we're going to do, trying to decide, I want to do like this to be like orange, brown, and teal. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick my main colors. So I'm going to pick this fast orange here. And I'm going to color, like, we'll start with this one, and I'm just going to barely color it like so. Oh, I did not mean to color that one. Yeah, I can do. No. Is it gonna come off? Kind of. It kind of came off. So we're gonna do every 3 with this fast orange. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and then this top one. So that's the fast orange, and then our teal. I'm gonna do this light green. And then we're gonna do this one, and then this one, so every 3rd one, and then this one. And then for our brown, I want to do this brown ochre. Let's see if I can find it. Bistro. Right here. Okay, we're going to go over the orange. These are like, they just seems streaky to me. I don't know if that makes any sense, but they seem really streaky. And then I think for the actual rest of this, I'm going to do it like a cream. So it'll have some like a little bit of darker browns in it, but mostly it's going to be like a cream color. So as far as this one, we need a darker orange. Let's do this reddish orange. English reddish orange. This is very hard to see. Reddish orange. Let's see what we can do. So I'm going to take it, and we're going to make the light sources coming this way. So I'm just going to make it go a little bit darker just on the bottom of the diamonds. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. There's a song I know. My uncle was in the music video. It goes like this. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. It's a little bit of love and goes a long, long way. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. It's a country song, by the way. So we're going to do that one, and then we're going to do orange. And then the fast orange. So we're going to go from the darker orange and come up. Oops, just broke the lid. So come up with this. And same here. And same here. Then we'll go back with our fast orange and we'll fill it in. And fill it in. We're going to use these colors on our pumpkins, but we're going to also add a little bit of a darker something. This one, they're just, I don't know how to explain it. Streaky. Like I can see my pencil like marks, and I don't like that. Not sure why. So I think from here on out, we're not using the Pablos in this book. New and alt. Nope. Okay, the turquoise we're gonna do. I want to use this turquoise green for sure, but I think we're gonna do the greenish blue. Greenish blue. And then the turquoise green. So we're gonna start with the greenish blue. And we're gonna start at the bottom just like we did on the orange. And start with darker pressure and then move out to lighter pressure. At least that's what I would tell you with Prismacolors. These ones, I don't know. Are they more like polychromos, or you're gonna need to layer, like they're a layering pencil? I just don't know. And then the light one. We're gonna finish it out. So these are gonna be our main colors we're gonna use. And then the brown. Oh. I don't know. I think I'm gonna try Umber. Where is Umber? Somewhere. Of course it's somewhere. It's right here. It's somewhere over the rainbow. Way up high. So again, starting at the bottom. And then we're gonna go up. And we're gonna do the bottom of the triangle here. Ooh. And then the bottom of this triangle. Triangle, they're not triangles. They're diamonds. Diamonds, because diamonds are a girl's best friend. Right? So, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this brown, which is brown ochre. Right? Right. Yes. And I'm only going up a little bit. I'm going to use the cream when I get to the rest of this, because I don't... The cream. La 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 la. So we're using cream. We're going to blend it together with the cream. See? Voila. And this one. And then, don't use your hand. Don't use your hand. We're going to take this cream and we're going to color. I know you really can't see it, but I can see it. This whole thing. I'm going to color this real quick and I'll be right back. All right, so I colored the whole thing like this cream color, which is this cream right here. Because I don't really have, I have this ash. I'm gonna take my burnt ochre and I am going to go on the ends here and I'm just gonna bring it like, kind of like it's a little bit dirty. It's not though, I'm just trying to make it have a little bit of color along the edges here. I'm going to do that on both sides. Do you guys want me to zoom in a little? Would that be helpful? Probably. But with me zoomed in, I'm more likely to get out of frame. Just so you know. And then I'm going to take the cream again. And I'm going to go over it. This is kind of like what we did with the map. I don't know if you guys remember the map one. There's a whole playlist of these. You guys need them in my on my channel. I don't know how to link playlists, but I'll try. All right. You see how it looks? My stomach is making some funky noises. Hopefully you guys cannot hear it. I went to the eye doctor today. Yep. I'm getting old. You guys, I'm getting old. Did you guys know that once you hit the age of 40, your eyes change? Yeah. And it's not your distance that changes. It's your up close and personal, my reading. So I am now wearing what's called transitional lenses, or multifocal. They are contacts still, but they're, I don't know how they work. Somehow they're, yeah. Take a drink. I want these little marks right here, but I don't really want, I don't know how to do this. I don't know if this is gonna look right, but you know, we're trying. Just this helps, kind of. Just kind of put a little bit of pressure on it, blend it out. Somewhat. Try to, anyway. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I did know. We're gonna leave it. Leave it. But since we're using these colors, let's do these potatoes. Okay. We're gonna use this brown ochre again. And we're gonna color the potato. And we're gonna color the potato. These potatoes. We're gonna color these things too, whatever those are. What are they called? They look like hot dogs. What are they called? I don't know. A potato, a potato, a potato. Oh, we got bread too. We're gonna color these. Yes, we are. And I'm just lightly coloring, hardly any pressure, and it's showing my every coloring stroke, which I don't like. And it's scratchy, which is, I don't like. All right. Trying to figure out what we have here. What is all of this stuff? These are bread loaves. And there's another bread loaf back here, but I'm not sure what these things are, on what this is. Not sure at all. But we will color our bread loaves lightly with this brown. And then we got another one here. All right, we're gonna use our Umber, and we're going to just start at the edge of these like this. Not even all the way up. I'm just gonna go like right there, just like that. So I'm gonna do that like that on all of them. Just barely. There we go, like that. And then we're going to take our brown ochre again, and we're going to make a little bit more come out. Same on this one, and this one, on all of them, obviously. I'm going to keep saying this one and this one. What are you guys doing for Halloween? Then we're gonna take the cream and we're going to blend it out, bringing it all together. Kind of like you could do this using a white or a lighter brown, but this doesn't come with one, so. Telling you, camel, that camel color, that's in the Arctics pencils, it's the best brown. I think it's camel. I think. Some of this, I didn't get colored very well, so it's not wanting to color all of it. So we're gonna do a little bit better job. And I got something on there. Take this back to it. I don't know. I feel like you can see your every streak. Right there. We're just gonna potatoes. Give it a little bit of shadow because they're behind another potato. Like so. Maybe a little bit from being behind this crate. And then this one is covering it, going this way, plus behind the crate. And then right here. Now, if these were bigger potatoes, I would like make them darker, going in all these little, you know, in the knots of the potato. Because, you know, it's always darker in those little, guess I'm doing it, as I just did it. You know, in the little indentation parts of the potato. And then we go in with our brown. And I'm just gonna do one potato. And then I'm gonna do a bread so you can see it, and then I'm gonna finish the rest and come back. Otherwise, we're gonna be here a long time. And our cream, we're just blending it all together. Ooh, that looks like a potato. That's a good potato. I mean, up close it looks like a potato. So, I'm gonna take our darker brown on these pieces of bread. And we're gonna take these pieces and do darker on both ends, like so. You guys, not really. See, told you if I zoom in, I'm gonna get it out of frame. And then we're gonna give it a little bit, like so. I might as well do this whole. This bread got a little toasty on the edge. I'm going to color most of this. Like so. Along with down here. I don't know. We're gonna take our cream and we're gonna blend it together. gonna take this because it didn't mean for that to happen. Just go over these so they are defined. So I'm gonna finish the breads, the potatoes, and I'll be right back. Okay, we're gonna do the apples. So I have 3 colors. My lightest color I picked is Granite Rose, and then we're gonna go Vermillion, and then English Red. These are our colors. Yes, they are. So we're gonna color them with this Granite Rose color. So color them all. It's Granite Rose. I'm going to also color this color. I'm going to do these flowers because I really think they're actually what are the ones you blow and they float away? I think that's what they're supposed to be, but they're going to be some kind of a red flower. So I'm just putting a base down here and basing them with the light color to get it started. All right, so now we're gonna go with our darkest color, which is this English Red. Okay, now I'm gonna make a line like this on my apple. You guys see that? And I'm gonna make it come out. Make it come over here, and then we're gonna also come out over this way a little, and up here, and we're gonna on the top of the apples right here. Top. Hopefully you're seeing what I'm doing. Sorry if my hand's in the way. I'm just taking the darkest and wherever I think there would be kind of shadowier, that's a word. I'm putting the darker red. Then we're gonna take our Vermillion, which is more of a salmony color, I think, than it is an actual red color, but I'm just, you know, flying by the seat of my pants here. We'll see what happens. And we're gonna take it and we're gonna bring it out on most of the apple. We're gonna leave some little areas. Oh. That will be lighter, but for the most part, this is the main color of the apple. I don't have a lot to tell you guys today. I mean, don't don't do much, so there's not really... So now we are blending it all together with the lighter color. The, what is it? Garnet Rose. Then we're going to go back with this darker color because I think it needs to have a little bit of darkness, shadowy on parts of this. Like where there's yes, like that. It's really not that much darker than the Vermillion, but that's all right. These are looking better. They're still so, like you can see the pencil streaks. I don't like that. I have had people tell me that they don't like these. I guess, I don't know. Maybe in other books. I hear they're good on Amazon paper. We'll have to try that out. We will have to try that out. All right. We're going to call it good. Our apples are good. We're going to do these flowers. So we're going to take it, go from the middle, this little loop, this little middle right here, with the darker color, which is the English red. And we're going to go out like this, just in the middle. Going to be mostly a lighter flower. So now we're going to take our Vermillion and just kind of go out to that. So like so. I don't really know what I'm doing. Just coloring. So I was thinking of doing a monthly favorites video. What do you guys think? Like my favorite things for the month. And I mean, I could show you anything. So it won't just be coloring, but maybe it'll be my favorite pencil medium to use that month, and my favorite book of the month. I thought I would do like my favorite song, my favorite television show. Like I've seen other channels, but these are more vlogging channels, do it. And they do like beauty products and things like that. Books. I could do books, but I haven't really read in a while. Because usually I listen, and I do that while I'm coloring, and like I said, I've only colored 2 pages, or when I'm driving, and I don't leave my house very often, so not a lot of driving, because I have no reason to leave. So today I did. I had to go to the eye doctor, so I went for a drive, but it's not very far. And I also had to get one of my nails fixed. So they're acrylics, and then they use gel polish over the top. Well, for some reason, this thumb on this corner over here, the gel polish just started peeling off. And every time I would like wash my hair and stuff, it would get caught in it. It was driving me crazy. So I went there today. Of course, you know, they fixed it for free. No big deal. And he said, yeah, that happens. And I said, why does it happen? He said, well, because when you stick your hand in the light's going this way. So this part of your thumb is down on the thing. So it doesn't always get the light like it should over here on the corners of your thumbs, like the other fingers do. So he said, so it happens a lot just on this corner of the thumb. That's weird. They need to perfect those lights, don't you think? Now let's find a green. I'm going to pause this for a moment and find the green I want to use. All right, I picked moss green, spruce green, and light olive. So we're gonna go with all of our greens here, except for those. I'm just gonna color those straight. There's no reason to, yeah. So we'll just go through with our light color on all these green bits. And this one. And we got some here and here. And I'm coloring whatever this is green. And I'm gonna color this green. I'm not really sure what it is, but it's gonna be green. Anything else? Green. No, not this green anyway. So, my darkest color is spruce green. And I'm gonna color all these the spruce green, because I want to. Haha. All right, I'm just gonna go from the bottom. The darker color from the bottom up. Just like so. And this one, we're just going to do the middle and the bottom up. This one I'm going to do the tips darker. This one I'm going to go weird places. This one I'm going to do the side. You guys see this? There's like a bunch of red on my milk sign. Don't want that. Now we're gonna take our moss green. We're gonna go from the spruce up, like so. I don't know. My rolling pencils are making noises. Kind of just don't like these. I don't like these pencils on this paper. I'm having the hardest time. It's making it not fun. Alrighty. Pauline. Pauline since 1895. Alright, and we're going to take our light olive and blend it all together. Don't really look very vegetable-like, if that's what this is. It's kind of tropically. We're supposed to be doing fall. It's not very fall, Megan. Yeah. It's gonna be a long video. Usually my color alongs are. Okay, all my videos are long. Pff, what are I talking about? There you go. There is the green. The green is done. Now we have grapes. We got some purple grapes. We're gonna do Lilac and Abergine, whatever that is. Abergine, something or other. Okay. We're very lightly coloring these lilac. You know what they don't have is they don't have any oranges. What is this? It's big, whatever it is. So I'm like, it's not like a tomato. It's a giant tomato. An onion? We can make it an onion. A really big onion. I don't know. We're just taking a little bit of the darker on some of these grapes. And yeah. My hand's probably in the way. You probably cannot see what I'm doing, and I'm so sorry. I'm not very good at this. Somebody once told me though. Oh. I have the most random songs that go through my head all the time. You can't really see the difference in these dark and this lilac. That's all right. It's all right. They're grapes. I'm gonna do these. Even though I think it's supposed to be like wheat. Onion. It's gonna be an onion. And it needs to be like this. We're gonna make it a white onion. But this has stuff on it. Don't want to put pink or purple on it. Well, there's red onions. And they're more like purple. They call them red, but they're more like purple. Oh my word, look it. You guys see what my pencil sharpener did? Just now? Why would it do that? That makes my heart sad. Sheesh. Well, we're gonna use this. No, it's not. That fixed it, but then look at how big the big stiletto. I like the short, squatty lids. Beggars can't be choosers, Megan. So I'm using the same browns. The cream, the brown ochre, and the umber. And then go around it. Not a lot of it though, because mostly it's gonna be cream because it's a white onion. I don't know what else it will be. All right, all ready to then. All right, that is, oops, I forgot. You guys didn't tell me. You're like, Megan, you forgot this one. Okay, I'm gonna take this dark umber and we're going to color this darkness in. All right. I'm gonna do some pumpkins. Let's do the pumpkins. Start with our lightest color, Fast Orange. We're gonna do this pumpkin right here together. And then I'm gonna do the other pumpkin either sped up or off camera. Gosh, these are the worst. Let me tell you how it feels. Like I am scratching fingernails on the chalkboard. Like not smooth and creamy at all. And I prefer the smooth and creamy. I mean, even polychromos are smoother and creamier than these. I need to try the Chroma Flows. I think I told you guys I got those. I want to do, though, I have orange and I have reddish orange. I need one more. I think I want to do something orange with brown, like maybe hazel. Where's hazel? Ochre somewhere is hazel. Brown chestnut. Light. I don't see hazel. Hazel. I found it. No worries. All right. I'm just gonna go over these little parts of the pumpkin that make the shadowy parts. These parts of pumpkin. It's my first pumpkin of the season to color. Yes, it is. We're gonna go up a little bit on this bottom part here. Same on this. And then on this one, we're just gonna some parts of the pumpkin. I like this hazel color. It's a good brownish orange. Let's see, what can I tell you guys? What can I tell you? What can I tell you? Well, let's see. Supposed to have a storm this weekend. Woo! Now we're going to the next darkest color, which is this reddish orange. I think I need something still a little darker. I don't know. We were gonna go visit some friends, but we decided we better not to be safe. So I don't want to travel in bad weather. We don't want to drive in it anyway. Now, if you've never been, Texas has quite some interesting weather. We have bad thunderstorms, lightning, hail. We can have tornadoes. It's not tornado season, so we're good. Orange. In the part of Texas I live in, anyway. I live in Dallas, the Fort Worth area. And I love it. It's not as humid as the like Houston, further south, or southern parts of Texas, because this is North Texas, northeast. So, I'm liking the way this pumpkin looks. I'm liking it, I'm liking it. And then we're gonna do our fast orange. And it's gonna be hard because when I was here before, we moved back, when we'd have storms and stuff, guess what the first thing I would do would be? Call my parents. And they love to listen to it over the phone. Or if I was by myself, they would talk to me, and because they don't last long, the storms. And like if Aaron was at work or whatever, my husband, and they would, you know, keep me calm or talk to me. And or if I was driving and terrified, like there was this one time I left a friend's house. I told her I gotta get home before this cloud explodes, because you know it was an ugly cloud. Well, I made it. We live in the country again, but we lived like we had, you know, country roads to get to my house where, you know, cows and stuff. And like there's no what are they called? The sides of the road. They just go down like ditches. So you couldn't see, it was raining that hard. You can't see anything. Of course, it was dark. It was nighttime. And I was so afraid I was going to drive off the side of the road into the ditch. So I was going like maybe 5 miles an hour. It was awful. I made it home. It did not end up in the ditch. Thank goodness. But I talked to my parents the entire time. And they kept me calm. Other time as I was driving to the airport to pick up my husband. And the only way I knew was to get off. There's an airport exit. And guess what? The airport exit was closed. Well, I don't like to drive. I'm going to tell you this all right now. Driving and Megan, nope. And I didn't know what to do. Because, you know, I'm on the middle of a highway. You can't just, you know, randomly get out your phone and map it out. And yeah. I'm going to use my cream. Cream? Or... yeah, we'll use cream. You know. So, I went to the next exit and I pulled off and I'm freaking out. So, I call my parents and they're looking at a map for me because, you know, I can't. You know, you can talk and say, hey, you know, so-and-so, call so-and-so. I'm not going to say, I don't want anything to accidentally call anybody. So, pulled into a parking lot and we figured it out. Well, of course, it took me twice as long to get to the airport, but, you know. All right, we're going to color this little, the little stump. This is the brown ochre. And we'll take the sepia, not sepia, umber, and just color little bits like so. Uh-oh. What time is it? I hear the thunder. It will get loud. It's scary. All right, I'm going to color the other pumpkin and then I will be right back. Okay, I just realized I wasn't recording. My bad. I did the crates and I just used the umber, brown ochre, and then I added, what is this one? Ochre. And now I'm using light ochre on the sacks or bags or whatever these are called. These Pauline sacks. Because I don't really have like a khaki kind of color. Like I was thinking, you know, like potato sacks. So we're using the ochres. So I'm going to take the brown ochre. It's going to be my darkest one. And we're just going to go over a little bit here. It might get loud, just so you guys know. It's storming out there. Now, like I said, it was supposed to storm this weekend. It wasn't supposed to start tonight. It's supposed to start tomorrow morning. But it started. That was a brown ochre. Now we're going to use this ochre. Try not to go out too far because I want it light colored. Now we have light ochre. Like I said, storms are scary. They always happen at night. I'll never understand that. These greens what happened, but they did not go all the way down to the end. All right, now we're gonna blend it out here. Blending it together. Trying not to go over the lines of the words because it like, I don't know. I don't know. It needs help. It's like not blending out very well. No, well. Cream Gallego green. Yeah, it's not working out like I wanted to. Like I said, it's showing my every streak, and I don't like that. It's starting to make me a little bit on the perturbed side, angry. I want it to look good. It's not looking good. Well, there went the power. And now it's back. That was scary. You guys got to experience it all. You just got to see it go pitch, and I'm gonna leave it in. Pitch black. And then come back. I think I might need to finish this tomorrow, because I think it might happen again. Everything's turning on. The printer's going off. Moppy, that's what I named my robot vacuum. His name is Moppy. So I'm gonna do the milk jug. Well, no, we're gonna do this basket. We're gonna do the basket the same as these things. Well, we're gonna keep going until it won't let us keep going anymore. I mean, luckily my phone stays recording, because, you know, phone isn't really hooked up to the power. This is not making me happy. Yeah, we know. Internet's not available. We know, we know. My printer's trying to hook up to the internet. My TV, because I had my Fire Stick was on, is trying to hook back up to the internet, but the internet takes a minute to come back. When the power goes off and then comes back. Now, this kind of thing, I just like to go down the middles like this on these baskets. My darkest color. Like so. Then I kind of want to go in the corners a little bit. Like this has a little bit of a overhang here. A little bit of a shadow, a little bit of darker right here. And then we're gonna go with our next darkest color, which we're gonna sharpen. And then we'll just color around the dark lines that I made. camera doesn't go out. This is driving me crazy. Crazy. Crazy for feeling. I don't really hear any rain. That doesn't mean it's not raining. It's just not raining hard if it's raining. Whoa. The thunder is getting louder. It's getting closer. I think I need to go. I need to go. And I need to go be with my husband because I don't like the storms. I mean, I like them, but they scare me. It's making my anxiety go a little crazy right this minute. So, you guys won't know. It'll just be a second. We'll be back. But we're going to come back. I'm going to come back and finish this tomorrow during the day. And then I'll get this edited and hopefully up by tomorrow night. We shall see. But anyway, yeah, I'll be back. Okay, it's a new day. And by the way, power went out 2 or 3 more times. So it was a good thing we stopped when we did. So, where were we? All right, I was thinking of doing the milk jugs to match this. So I was thinking of doing where it says milk in the turquoise and then the stripe here. Or do you think that's like where the milk is? Like this all should be white and this could be like a milky glass kind of. I don't know. I don't know. We're going to make it be a stripe because we're going to make the bottle be white. So we're going to make the milk part be the turquoise and the stripe be orange. And then we're going to do all of these orange, turquoise, and brown. And we'll do brown on the lids here. And I'm going to do the cream like I did this on the sign. And then we'll make the raindrops be the turquoise. And we'll have an orange umbrella with a brown handle. And we'll do black tires. We're almost done. Shoo. Yes, we are. So here is our light green. We're just gonna color this whole... These pencils are a nightmare on this paper. They weren't a nightmare when I swatched them. So I know that they can be better. That's like that Bristol vellum paper that I do it on, so it's good paper. We're going to use our white paint pen and make the word milk stand out. I'm very great. I put lotion on, so I'm all greasy, slippery, slidey. This is the darkest color. This is Greenish Blue. Yes, Greenish Blue. And I will have to admit, I did not get, well, I still have a day. I did not get 2 videos out this week. So I might have 2 videos out 2 in a row here. One today, hopefully it gets out today. Today's Friday, October the 24th. This will be my 3rd page that I have colored this month. Then we're gonna go with Turquoise Green. Okay, I had nachos for lunch. Yes, not the best lunch, I know, not good for you, but if you guys like nachos, my favorite nacho cheese, it's not really nacho cheese, but my favorite to use for nachos is the Frito-Lay. I think it's the Tostitos brand. It's their queso, I forget what it's called. It's their cheese dip. Comes in the jar, not the can. It's so good. Because there's another one that comes in the can. That one's just cheese. Now this one has like, it's got a little kick to it. It's my favorite. It's my favorite to use on Frito boats also. Now we're going back to the light green. You know what this is? Yeah. It's really not light green, but whatever. So I've decided, I think, I don't know. I think this is more of a layering pencil than like a Prismacolor. So it's more like a polychromo, but don't quote me on that. Now we're going to use, we've been using cream. Might as well use cream. Well, I don't know if cream will look, we can use it. We're gonna use it. We're gonna blend it together with cream. See what happens. See what it does. Gives it more of a yellowy tone to it. It does, but that's okay. We're just blending it in together. We're varnishing the cream. Ta-da! Now we're gonna make our little orange strip. I don't know. So I feel like it could be a glass jar. My electric eraser, by the way, needs to be charged, and I need to put erasers in them. They're empty. I think I'm gonna leave it white. I think it's gonna be milk. This is gonna be the line of the milk, and then I'm gonna make this look, if I can. I'm gonna sharpen this pencil really good. The light green. I don't think there's anything lighter than this. So we're gonna use this light green, and we're just going to barely color it. We're not gonna use the cream though. We're gonna use the white, and we might use a Prisma white. Just to make it, I want it to be like milky glass. You know what I'm talking about? Or not like the old glass. Blending pencils, where are you? Right here. They're right here. Do I go white? You white. I need to have a Prisma white. Do I have one in this lovely jar? Nope, I don't. I don't. So, my Prismas are right here. They're right here. Let's see if we can get a white right off the, oh, look at that, right off the get-go. Perfecto. There's a baby white. We're gonna use this Seagal. And we're going to use one of these, maybe. No, these don't hold the Prismas. Not that size. these are what hold this colorful one, so we're gonna put that one aside. That's my Tinkerbell cup, by the way. All right. Now, let's color this. Oh, I just love Prismacolors. It's like gold. So wonderfully smooth. That looks pretty. Blending it into the paper. Perfecto. Way crumbly though. All right, since I have this cream right here, we're gonna color this. And then we're gonna color some of the brown on the outside, like you did. This is much easier to do if you could use like distress inks, but I don't think it would work. I mean, I guess if you had a ruler and did it over a ruler, it would work. Just trying to make it look old. And then an orange umbrella. Same oranges that I've been using this entire time. I have the reddish orange. That is not reddish orange, that's hazel. We're gonna make it darker on the bottom. Then we're gonna take the orange. And then the fast orange. And yeah. And then I think I'm gonna do a black. And I know we shouldn't use it because you know it's gold. I'm gonna use my black glaze. You don't have very much. And I'm gonna use blue glaze on the water drops. We are gonna make the tape. We're gonna use some kind of a glittery something there. We're gonna make these tops brown. And then let's just use this color, and we're gonna use the cream to blend it out. I got color on it, got blue on it. So we're going to take this and blend it. All right. What do you think? What do you think? This guy needs an orange. He's white, by the way. An orange beak. And then I have a gray. We're gonna use this light gray. We're gonna sharpen it better. We're just gonna give him some shadowing under his wing here. And a little bit on his booty. Alright, 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 alright. Alright. So, we're gonna start with this one here. We're gonna do the whole thing blue. Like a sky. I just want you to know, being honest with you, like, cannot wait for this page to be done because the pencils are bothering me that bad. I'm telling you, it makes it like no fun. We're gonna make the stars. I think I'm gonna use gold glitter on each flag, and I'm gonna put gold glitter here. And I think on the spools here, I'm gonna use gold glitter on those. And these are gonna be black. The least amount of these pencils we have to use. So now we're doing the greenish blue. We're just gonna go all along. Just gonna do all along the outside here. Yep. And then this, whatever this is, I need my greasy arms. I'm afraid I'm gonna get grease all over my paper. But this is the next darkest color. This is the turquoise green. Yeah. Turquoise green. And then lighter color. You can see, oh, you probably can't see it on camera, but you can see my every circle that I make with these pencils. Because I'm making color, I color with circles. So that's how you're supposed to do it. But you can see all the little circles. And I don't like that. I am making all kinds of noises on my desk over here. Okay, that's going to be as good as it gets right there. Then we're gonna do this present. It's gonna be orange with gold. I don't know if it's really a present or it's like the flag of whatever her little world is. All right. So here we have our accent T-pins. So I decided tires. I'm tired of coloring with these pencils. So I'm going to color the tires with my black acrylic. It's a glossy, so it's not matte. It's kind of shiny. The tires in the middle. I'm going to do gold sparkle pop on the spy, whatever these are called, and on the little accents on all of the flags. And then my black Jelly Roll Glaze is going to go on the handle of the umbrella. And then I have a blue, this turquoisey glaze. I'm going to do the raindrops. Oh, the glitter, I'm going to do the washi tape. And then I have my white paint pen to write out milk and do any other highlights I want to do with the white. So I'm going to speed through while I do this, and I'm going to start at the top. So I'm going to start with the gold because I don't want to smear any of it. Here I go. All right, there it is. Our finished page. I'm not doing anything else to it. I taken my hands away. I ended up going over I didn't like the brown. I went over it with the black paint pen. Went over some of the writing to make it stand out so it's not, because the pencils kind of made it a little more blurry. I made it look like more milk, so I took that line out with the white. Yeah, there it is. I hope some of you colored with me. If you did, I would love to see your pages. So you can either send them to me on my Instagram messaging or Facebook Messenger, and I also have an email if you would send me. I just would love to see them. I do not have a hashtag to go along with this, so yeah. And if you don't want to show me, that's fine. Just let me know you colored with me. I love it. Let me know what you guys think of Pablos on Erie paper. Oh no, I made a mess. Let me know what you guys think. So, but yeah, unfortunately, I'm never going to use those again. So I don't know what we'll do next month. I will figure that out and show it to you in my November plans video. And if you can't tell, my book is falling apart. But that's okay. It's well loved. It's well loved. Anyway, yeah. Well, let me know if you guys followed along, like I said. If you're new here and you're not a part of our wonderful family, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We would love to have you. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button that you like it and comment down below. I love getting comments. I so enjoy making these videos and talking to all of you. And I look forward to talking to you all real soon. Bye.